Happy spring, everybody. My name is Carrie Phaneuf, and I'm the Vice President of Loss Prevention at Texas Lawyers Insurance Exchange. In honor of the first day of spring, we have some tips for you on how to handle your closed legal matters. We recommend that you do these tips all throughout the year, but if you haven't, spring is a great time to set aside time for you and your staff to go through your closed matters and do the following. First, you need to send a closing letter to the client telling them that their legal matter is over, your representation of them has ended, and you will be taking no further action on their behalf. Then you need to remind them of your firm's file retention policy and ask them if there are any parts of the file that they would like returned to them. Remember, the client's file belongs to the client and not to the firm. Then you're going to gather all of the documents together in one location. This includes emails, text, and electronic documents. And you're going to make an index of the entire file. If the client has requested documents returned to them, you're going to make a copy of those documents at your expense for you to keep. In other words, you keep the copy and the originals go to the client. Then you're going to make arrangements with the client to return their file to them. With the documents that you still have in your possession, you're going to calendar the closing date and the destruction date, which is typically 5 years from the date of closing. This is not required, but it is recommended. Then you'll put the documents in closed file storage or some other secure location until the document destruction date. Again, if you haven't been keeping up with your closed matters, this is a great time for some spring cleaning. Set aside a week or so with your staff to go through all of your closed files and follow these tips. Thanks so much and have a great day.